Let's rejoin Spencer with the 2011 National Player of the Year, Jimmer Fredette. Spencer?
Dave, it's always a treat to have the great Coloradan, Jimmer Fredette, with us, and certainly to welcome in this BYU football team. Jimmer, you walked into the stadium not too long ago. There's a lot of blue here. What's it like for you to see that type of BYU fan response for this game?
A lot of blue right now, man. Might be more blue, actually, than gold at this point, but, man, it's awesome. BYU Nation, they travel everywhere. They are everywhere. So, I mean, I live about an hour from here, so you knew I was coming, and I'm super excited about tonight. Brought my whole family. It's going to be great.
I don't think people understand how much of a BYU football connoisseur and expert Jimmer is, so let's have you put your analyst hat on. What do you like best that BYU football is doing from an execution standpoint right now?
I mean, their defense is incredible, right? It starts with the defense, the two linebackers, Kelly, Glasker, right? Those guys are kind of the head of the snake is what I like to call it, playing great ball. And then on offense, we're controlling the ball. Bear does a good job. It's not turning the ball over. It's what we kind of like from a freshman quarterback. You know, obviously our running backs are great. Martin has had an incredible season so far. So if we can ground it like we have been doing, hit some, some deep passes, control the defense, we're going to be good, just like we have been.
Like I was saying, the man knows his BYU football. What type of final outcome are you anticipating here tonight?
I think it's a 10-plus victory by BYU. That's, I've heard that a lot. I also agree with that. I just think that we're playing so well. We have a lot of momentum, but I will say they're going to be ready. These guys do not like us, and they knew what happened last year. Coach Dion is going to be 100% talking about that in the locker room. So it's going to be a battle. So I expect early it's going to be probably pretty close. And then towards the end, I think we're going to wear them out.
You're a guy that's told me several times you thrive when a crowd is super hostile. You love that. So what's your advice to BYU tonight, because they're going to encounter a hostile crowd?
I want to stand right next to the student section and just hear everything and just fuel that fire, right? I hope that's our mentality, though. Kalani's always like that. He's like, hey, listen to it, but then channel it so that it's on the field, so that you go out there, hit somebody a little bit harder, get somewhere, get to the ball a little bit quicker, do all those things. So they just have to kind of block it out, hear it a little bit, but then make sure that they use it for their advantage.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmer Fredette, football analyst. Also, he played basketball at a pretty high level not too long ago. Still waiting for them to play Teach Me How to Jimmer in the stadium. We'll see if that happens.